This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
Well, you know, when it comes to mortgages, there are so many options. Should you stick with the mortgage you have? Should you refinance?
Maybe you should go with an adjustable rate mortgage. So many questions, and today we have your answers. Cherie Coleman is Vice President of Marketing with Sussex Federal Credit Union. Chief Lending Officer Sue Hapes also joins us. Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
Sue, let me ask you this. Is it ever a good idea to refinance your mortgage?
Of course.
When would be a good time?
Most people tend to focus solely on rate when they look to refinance their mortgage, but really it's important to look at the program as a whole to determine which program is best suited for you. Items such as PMI can often come into play and add an additional $100 to your payment each month.
What's PMI?
Private mortgage insurance.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's something that can be added to your payment each month and affect how much you pay.
And you know, you talk about PMI and there's points and there's financing and everything. Cherie, is there any way we can figure out how much we're going to save when we refinance?
Absolutely. There's actually a really good, easy, convenient, simple way. You can do it right from your home anytime, day or night. If you go on our website at the credit union, we have under our quick links what are called calculators. So you can click the calculators link, go on, you can test whether or not is it good for me to refinance? What's my payment going to be on a fixed mortgage versus an adjustable rate mortgage? You can test a lot of different scenarios to see which one fits you best.
All right, so Sue, let me ask you this. Cherie just mentioned the adjustable rate mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm sure there's got to be benefits to this, but there's a lot of people that are really hesitant about it. So what kind of benefits for SCFCU people are there with an ARM?
Well, I can understand why people would be hesitant after all the news in the industry, but credit unions are different. We're regulated differently. We're nonprofit cooperatives, so our products are designed to benefit our members, our customers. A lot of benefits to our program are things such as we don't charge origination fees, we don't charge points, so closing costs are a lot less than they would be with a typical mortgage company. We also don't require private mortgage insurance or PMI, so that can save a borrower over $100 a month in their payment.
Wow.
We also have things like first-time home buyer programs where we'll finance up to 100% of what the home is worth for loans up to $250,000, and you know that helps someone get into a house that might not have cash to put down.
Now, I noticed that when you see adjustable rate mortgages, generally there's a number in the front of them. It's like 3-1 or 5-1. What do these numbers mean?
The first number indicates how long the initial interest rate will remain in effect. The second number indicates how often the rate will change after that initial period. So for example, a 3-1 ARM, your rate will be fixed for the first 3 years and then can adjust each year after that. And the 5-1, you'd be fixed for 5 years and can adjust each year after 5.
Is there any financing available for wanting to build a home from scratch instead of maybe financing or mortgaging something that's already been built that you want to buy?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the credit union does offer construction loan financing. We have a 9-month term to the construction loan. The interest rate is a fixed 5% during construction, and the payments are interest only, so that helps keep the loan affordable while you might be paying rent or on another mortgage for your current property. We do offer one settlement construction to permanent financing, so that's convenient for the borrower and then also saves them money on closing costs because they're paying closing costs for one settlement rather than 2.
Cherie, you know, a couple of years ago when we had all this crisis with mortgages and stuff like that, I think a lot of people are weary of, you know, what might happen. Is there any way you can know that you're dealing with a reputable mortgage company?
Absolutely, and as Sue mentioned, we are a nonprofit financial cooperative, so we are governed by the National Credit Union Administration, and we've always been very strictly regulated. But an additional feature that was put into place is something called the NMLS, and that's the National Mortgage Licensing System. And what that does, that system keeps track of loan originators nationwide. And in Delaware, you have to be a certified loan originator in order to do business through NMLS. So basically for consumers, if you want to see if your lender is reputable and certified through the NMLS, you can go online to nmlsaccess.org and you can put in the name of your lender to see if they are certified. And what that certification represents is that your loan originator or lender has been through criminal background checks, credit checks, and has also passed specific testing parameters and has passed them sufficiently. So it's a good thing to make sure you do your research and make sure you're dealing with a reputable lender.
Absolutely.
And we'll go ahead and link that website to our website at Delmarva Life.
Right.
Absolutely.
Sheree, Sue, thank you so much. You always do such a good job
Thank you.
of dumbing this down for people like
clearing
me.
the air, yeah, that's important.
And if you'd like more information from Sussex County Federal Credit Union on the options you have when it comes to financing your home, including mortgage calculators, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the Show tab. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, have you ever heard that once you go to a chiropractor, you'll always have to?
Or perhaps you've heard that chiropractors aren't real doctors. Just a few of the myths that have taken on a life of their own. Up next, Delmarva Chiropractic in Salisbury puts those myths to rest.
Plus, we'll learn what else a chiropractor can address. It's not just your back and migraines.
And from how you feel to how you look, Dr. Oz has more on how to take care of those varicose veins.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Are you plagued by varicose veins? Not only can their appearance cause distress, but they can also be painful. Wear compression stockings. If you don't like how they look, wear them under pants or when you're at home. Today's treatments include injections, radiofrequency, and laser methods. Talk to your doctor.